Hey, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 23rd, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Once again, thank you so much for your support. So we're going to start with this one here. Mike Waltz tells Persia, Iran, to give up nuclear program, or there will be consequences. Once again, Donald keeping all options on the table, including diplomacy, NSA says. All right, so another warning is being given to Persia. So that's like their fourth warning, and they have 90 days, I think, 90 or 60 days, something like that. This happened yesterday here. I want to bring this one up really quick. Military aircraft circling New York City for hours. All right. And it's always in that spot, especially this region right here. There's always something going on between this two territory here. All right, let me just read this really quick here, guys. It's not that much, but a military refueling tanker, and reportedly accompanied by multiple F-16 type fighter jets, has been circling New York City and northeastern New Jersey for hours today. Unknown reason. Possibly just military operation. But imagine being, operating those F-16, just circling for hours. Circling. And that's what took place yesterday. All right, so again, this is all the information for the situation that went down in New York. F-16s and refueling tankers were in the sky with the Big Apple. All right, so once again, military aircraft circling NYC for hours. All right, but we're gonna focus more on Persia. All right, another message we're giving to them, and once again, WW3. Again, guys, it's just a matter of time when things start hitting the fan. Guys, something big went down in Gaza. There is a video and picture. It's a big mushroom cloud. This thing is massive. I mean, it's massive. All right, and I can't show the picture and the video, but follow me on Twitter. I'm sharing it there. But this thing was huge. It was a mushroom cloud. It wasn't a nuke, but this thing was massive. And then this video that it shows, it seems like people out in the beach, and then all of a sudden, everybody's just running. And I just feel like it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong for them to do that. When I say them, I'm talking about Benjamin and whatever. I mean, it's just completely wrong. You got many out there living their lives. Just, again, and then all of a sudden, boom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, the numbers went up to 50,000, mostly young ones and women. All right, so continue to pray. That's all I gotta say. Now, Persia is gonna be the big one here, guys. Another warning was sent out to Persia, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2. Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and description box. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so Donald administration is calling on Persia to give up its entire nuclear program or face the consequences. National Security Advisor Mike said Sunday, today, another warning. Mike said it was time for Persia to walk away completely from its pursuit of nuclear, pushing for a full dismantle during an appearance on the news. Now, this isn't some kind of, tit for tat that we had under the Barack or Joe, Mr. Mike said. This is the full program. Give it up, or there will be consequences. Now, they're giving them 60 days. So far is 55 days now. So time is ticking. So man, with all this countdown, April 20th, it's like 28 days. A lot of people's talking about the Insurrection Act, possibly martial law out in the border. Now we got this one here, which has given Persia 60 days to make up their mind. If you're not gonna give up those nuclear, again, when it comes to the uranium and stuff like that, there's gonna be military action going on. So things are not looking pretty good. I remember Donald said that he's gonna bring peace. He's going to bring peace to the world. This ain't it. This ain't it, man. This is not peace. But the Bible says, when spoken of peace or safety or peace and security, the sudden destruction shall follow. Mr. Mike did not specify what kind of consequences Persia could face. Well, I know it ain't going to be sanctions. Though he said Donald is keeping all options on the table, including diplomacy. Now, Donald warned military, which it would be another chapter of Bible prophecy, biblical war. Mike said the Donald administration wants Persia to give up its nuclear program in a way that the entire world can see. If Persia had nuclear equipment, the entire Mideast would explode in an arms race, he said. That is completely unacceptable to our national security. I won't get into what the back and forth has been, but Persia is in its worst place it has been from its own national security since 1979. Tensions between Persia and Washington have been high since Persia proxies, I'm going to skip their names, launched strike on the Holy Land in the past few years. Persia directly traded fire with Holy Land twice last year. Donald has warned sleeping giant military action. Once again, military action if Persia doesn't negotiate a new agreement on its nuclear program. Wow. Military action. That's the big one. Persia's supreme leader has said he isn't interested in talks with a bullying gov. Wow. Though Persian diplomats, including Foreign Minister Abbas, previously suggested that talks could be possible. Now, this person later toughened his stance following the supreme lead. The original 2015 deal, negotiated under former leader Barack, allowed Persia to enrich uranium up to only 3.67% purity and to maintain a uranium stockpile of 661 pounds. The International Atomic Energy Agency last report on Persia program put its stockpile at 18,286 pounds as it enriches a fraction of it to 60% purity. Now, US intelligence agency assist the Persian has yet to begin a weapon program, but has undertaken activities that better position it to produce a nuclear device if it chooses to do so. Once again, the U.S. is sending another message. Mike Waltz tells Persia, dude, give up nuclear program, or there will be consequences. All options on the table. All options on the table. Alright, so give me a second here, guys. I want to see if I can bring some more news here to you. But this is where we at. A lot of messages being sent out. A lot of it. This is the one right here. Once again, the sleeping giant national security advisor Persia must end its nuclear program. Once again, Mike is urging Persia. Persia has to give it up. They have to give up its program in a way that the entire world can see. Or option are on the table. And it is time for Persia to walk away completely from its desire to have nuclear equipment. Once again, this is what Donald put out not too long ago. I want to bring this one up really quick. Donald to Persia. Donald said this: you have 2 months. 2 months for a deal, or else. Donald sent a letter to Persia's supreme leader, delivered via UAE intermediaries last week. Well, about 2 weeks ago. Setting a 2-month deadline for a new nuclear deal. The letter warned of consequences if Persia refuses to negotiate. Before sending the message, the White House briefed key U.S. allies, including the Holy Land, Saudi Arabia, and UAE. Donald later stated that the sleeping giant is in a final moment with Persia, making military action more likely if diplomacy fails. The supreme leader dismissed the letter as a deception, but Persia's UN mission left the door open for talks under certain conditions. Meanwhile, Donald has warned dire consequences over Persia's alleged support for the groups out there in Yemen. Once again, bringing some of these information. Donald said Persia must immediately stop supplying those groups. So we already know this. I'm just going to skip this one here. So what do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Do you think something big is going to strike in the Mideast under Donald administration? I do believe so. I do believe so. Give me a second here, guys. There's a message here from Persia. I don't want to show the picture. I would literally get hit for that one. So Persia, Iran warns the West not to exert pressure on a nuclear issue. There go the rooster. Canadian prepper just posted this 1 minute ago. That rooster really loves doing that when I make a video, guys. I truly apologize. One day you're gonna meet that rooster. He's all grown. And he's just looking at me. He's like, I'm making your life impossible, dude. You took my wife's eggs and had them for breakfast. He's really upset. When you get close to like the like the females, he comes after you. He comes after you, and he got that like that big shoulder, and he will come after you. So I had to go under the deck. We have like the steps and everything. I had to go under there and then down to my knees. I found like 13 eggs, and the rooster was right there. Almost gave me a heart attack. That thing was just staring at me like, you better not steal that egg. Persia master. Give me a second here. So this is coming out from Canadian Prepper. He put out this information. Persia militarizes Strait of Hormuz. Whoa. Persia master stroke. New island missile deployment could blockade the sleeping giant forces in the Persian Gulf. Hold on, give me a second here. So Persia military has stationed new air and coastal defense missile system on Greater Tom, Lesser Tom, and Abu Musa, 3 highly strategic islands west of the Strait of Hormuz, global energy trade choke point. Here's why this is a big deal from a strategic standpoint as the sleeping giant ramps up its hawkish rhetoric. With the deployment, Persia has gained the capability to target enemy bases, vessels, and assets in the region at ranges up to 600 kilometers. Persian military Navy commander told Persian media Saturday. Now, this person here, I'm going to skip his name, did not specify which system will deploy, but a TV report offered hints showing footage of the commander inspecting troops' ground bases, mobile equipment system, and speed boats. Air defense coverage complete. If Persian military SAM deployment on the island includes system like, there you go, Persian military coverage of the eastern Persian Gulf will be complete, stretching from Persia's northern coastline in the north to Gulf countries to the south. Wow. This is one of the latest breaking news here. Persia materializes Strait of Hormuz. All right, Persia's making moves. Persia is making moves. They're getting stuff ready. So this is the latest breaking news here, guys. Leave comments down below. I got some more video, possibly more videos coming up tonight. But again, I want to thank every single one of you for your support, either through Patreon, PayPal, or the Cash App. Thank you for that support. Even a super chat in the comments box. Thank you so much. And I'm praying that every single one of you are having a blessed Sunday. Enjoy the day, guys. Have an amazing evening. And again, please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.